The Supremes were one of the most successful singing groups of the 1960s, and one of the founding members of that group, Miss Mary Wilson, joins us today. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Yeah, it's fun.
It's fantastic to have you. And you said the first time in Tulsa, Miss Wilson was when?
1965.
Oh, wow.
Pre Mr. Davis.
Yes, yeah, a little bit before. But we do want to talk about one of the reasons why you're here, a new exhibit at the Woody Guthrie Center right across the street. It's called Legends of Motown, celebrating the Supremes. The exhibit opens tomorrow, runs through September 25th. There's a meet and greet tonight with Miss Wilson. You have to be a member of the Woody Guthrie Center, and you can sign up today. But as you're looking at these and just your reaction to these, Miss Wilson, what is your favorite part of this exhibit, if you had to pick one?
Oh, well, you can't pick one. I mean, it's like having children. You can't pick one that you love more. But anyway, I'll tell you. It's a great exhibit because, first of all, some of the gowns, like, see the one there, that green swirl thing?
Yes.
Those are individually beaded sequins put in there. Those are bugle beads, actually.
Oh.
And someone, Diane said this once on the Johnny Carson show. She said, "You know how many little old ladies went blind beading those gowns?" Oh, they didn't like that. But yeah, each one is done by hand, not machinery. And some of these gowns, like that one there, the pink pearls there, where'd it go? It just went away.
We're doing quick cuts. This is quick video cuts here.
So what happened is some of those gowns weighed like 30 pounds each. Individually, 30 pounds, and we had to wear them. And so, you know, I remember standing up there like this, you know, and just feeling so great. And as soon as we were off camera, it was like, oh my God, these things are heavy. But they were just wonderful wearing them. We wore gowns on Ed Sullivan's show, Dean Martin's show, Sonny and Cher. We were in, you know, all over England wearing these gowns. And it brings back so many memories for me. But I know when people see them, they'll bring back memories of when they were like younger and crazier in the 60s and the 70s. Woo, those were crazy times. So it's fun. I want everyone to come and see them. And you know what? Men like this exhibit as much as women. You think it's gowns? No, there are other things. There's like old phonograph records, 45s. What do you think a 45 is? Not a gun.
It's a record. I know it's a size of vinyl, I believe.
It's a little thing, and then it had the big holes, you know, little spindles in the center of that, like that. We have some. What do you call those other cartridges? Those big things. You don't know what they are. They're like what am I talking about, sir?
8-track.
8-track.
Yes, there you go.
8-tracks. Yes, 8-track.
I know a little.
So a lot of memorabilia, and one little guy. I shouldn't say little guy. One guy, a local guy here, brought some of his collections, his private collections, and they put those in the exhibit as well. And so, you know, people are going to be able to see a lot of things that they can relate to.
And I did want to ask you one more question, Miss Wilson, about you were touring in your 20s with a group of childhood friends, basically back then, during a very turbulent time, civil rights movement, Jim Crow laws.
Sure.
What was it like touring with two young African-American women around the country?
Well, 3, because I was in there too.
The world. Well, two other. Yeah, sorry.
That's okay, don't worry about it. It was great, you know, because first of all, as you mentioned, the Civil Rights Bill had not been passed yet. This was in 1964 when we had our first hit record, Where Did Our Love Go? By the way, they just inducted that into the Library of Congress, which is really a wonderful thing after 50-some years. And so, you know, it was great because we were not citizens in the United States yet, but we became divas. Citizens and divas all in the same time. We had 5 consecutive #1 records. And all in all, we had 10 million selling records, #1 records. So we were giving, you know, the British guys a run for their money. They'd be #1, Beatles at #1, Supremes #2, and then we were #1, they were #2. It was great. We hung out with royalty. We performed for the Queen Mother, Prince Charles, Princess Margaret, Princess Anne. We did all of that. So it was fun. It was fun because all of a sudden now 3 little black girls from Detroit, Michigan made their dreams come true. I mean, we dared to dream at, as you said, a very turbulent time in American history. And hopefully, you know, we were part of that change in America, and we helped the world with our music and our glamour.
Well, Miss Mary Wilson, a wonderful.
Oh, I got something else to tell you.
Yes.
Don't let me go yet.
Yes.
Do I have to go?
Well, we do have to wrap it up. One more thing.
Okay, one more thing. I have a record called Time to Move On. and it was number 17 on the Billboard chart. So my first record in a long time.
Okay.
Check it out. Google me, okay?
We'll be looking out for that.
Google me.
Miss Mary Wilson, thank you so much for being with us.